when everything happened, all the stuff she said on the internet, man, it tore a hole in my heart. Honestly, that shit f***ed me up because, first of all, I'm not used to getting disrespected by my kids. So when she said those things, that f***ed me up, man. I was angry and I was super sad.
Forget about who I'm with. And basically, listen, I could still be with her, but just come down here and be with her too. No, absolutely not. You're disrespectful and you're delusional. Now, she loses these properties and she's had a mental breakdown. She was just released from a mental facility, say like a week ago. Yeah, let me tell you about that. So the last 5 months, she's purposely kept my son, my 10-year-old, out of school. Purposely. Right? I ain't seen this woman, been around this woman in 7 years. She been left, she been try to do her own thing, and God bless, I didn't get involved with none of that. I moved on and kept it moving, right? We're not even gonna discuss any of our relationship back then because I want to forget about it. And I have forgotten. Right.
Made a big thing over nothing. I mean, I was staying overnight. I was in the shower. He came banging on the door. Boom. The Spanish guy came up first. I said, yeah, I'm going to go downstairs. He has my credit card. I was staying overnight. That guy's crazy, man. It's nuts. So checking out. It's not even a big thing. He's wasting your time. He ain't did no crime or nothing. Crazy. Came in here banging on the door. Boom. The Spanish guy came. Yes, amigo. I'm staying another night. We go downstairs. I'm in the shower. The want me to do, man?
All right, sir.
Crazy, man. So we're leaving.
Is there anything else in this room?
There's somebody else in the shower. You want to go talk to him?
He's right there. He's getting ready.
Yeah, right here. You can see your man sees.
Okay, there you go.
My child's mother had just took Zeno. He was 1 year old, just moved him out of, we broke up. She just ran to California, took my son out there. I ran out there trying to figure it out and try to reconcile with her. It didn't happen. I had to come back to Atlanta. I didn't have a place to stay. My money was low. Didn't have a car. Cavario, who's a friend of mine over 20 years, I came from Cali. I didn't have too much money. I had to do my thing.
We are talking about a father, a biological father, threatening his own flesh and blood, his own daughter, because she allegedly cracked the closet door open a little too wide. I am looking at this footage and my jaw is on the floor, down in the basement, buried with the fossils. It is giving Greek tragedy but make it love and hip-hop Atlanta with a side of unhinged narcissism. I cannot believe we are witnessing this in the year of our Lord 2026 or whatever year this simulation is currently running in. It is messy, it is dark, and honestly, it's kind of terrifying. It's your girl Lydia. Welcome back to the madness. Grab your matcha, double shot of espresso, because you are going to need the caffeine to keep up with the mental gymnastics we are about to perform today. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this absolute train wreck. If you have been living under a rock, or maybe you just have a healthy relationship with your parents and you touch grass regularly, you might not know the deep, dark, twisted lore of Benzino and Coi Leray. But don't worry, bestie, I am going to break it down for you because context is key, and we need to understand the history of this toxicity to truly appreciate the level of insanity we are dealing with today. We all know Benzino, right? The man with no neck? The man who single-handedly destroyed the Source magazine because he was obsessed with Eminem? The man who has been clinging to relevance like a barnacle on the hull of a sinking ship for the last 2 decades? Yeah, that guy. And then we have Coi Leray, the trendsetter, the big purr, the girl who made skinny legend the aesthetic again. She has been thriving, minding her business, making hits, and just generally slaying. But her dad? He cannot stand it. He acts like a bitter ex-boyfriend rather than a supportive father, and it is weird. It gives me the ick every single time he posts. But this new situation? This is a whole new level of chaotic evil. So the rumor mill, and when I say rumor mill, I mean the entire internet, has been buzzing with this wild allegation that Benzino, the supposed tough guy, the street dude, had a little entanglement with none other than Bobby V. Yes, you heard me correctly. Bobby V, the slowdown singer, the man who told us to be his valet. Now, rumors about Bobby V have been floating around for years, let's be real. There was that whole situation a few years back with the video in the apartment, and he ran out without his shoes. We all saw the memes. We all saw the receipts. But connecting him to Benzino? That is a plot twist I did not have on my bingo card. And apparently, the person who confirmed this, or at least hinted at it strongly enough to set the internet on fire, was Coi Leray herself. I am watching the video of Benzino responding to this, and let me paint the picture for you, because it is a masterpiece of unbridled rage. He is sitting there in what looks like a Honda Civic. Why do these men always film their manifestos in a car? Is the acoustics better? Is the house not safe? And he is looking like a pressurized tomato ready to explode. The veins in his forehead are popping out so hard, they look like a roadmap to nowhere. He is sweating, he is yelling, and he is looking into the camera lens with the fury of 1,000 suns. He looks terrified, honestly. It's that defensive, cornered animal look. You know when someone gets caught in a lie and they start screaming to deflect? That is exactly the energy he is giving. He is not calm. He is not collected. He is not sitting there sipping tea and laughing it off like unbothered kings do. No, he is crashing out. He is literally crashing out in 4K resolution for the world to see. He starts going off, screaming about how Coi is dead to him. Can you imagine saying your child is dead to you because of an internet rumor? He is shouting, and I am going to try to keep it PG, but he is essentially calling her every name in the book. He says, and I am paraphrasing the chaotic screaming here, that she is ungrateful, that she is trying to destroy his legacy, that she is lying on his name to get clout. Sir, with all due respect, what legacy? The legacy of hating Eminem? The legacy of failing reality TV stints? Coi is the one with the motion right now. She doesn't need to lie on you for clout. You are the one doing interviews in back alleys talking about her every 5 seconds. It is giving projection. It is giving gaslighting. It is giving I am guilty and I don't know how to handle it. And let's talk about the specific threat. He literally vows revenge. Revenge on his daughter. He looks into the camera, eyes bulging, and says he is going to expose her. Expose her for what? Being successful? Being skinny? Having braids that look better than whatever is happening on your head? He sounds like a Bond villain who ran out of budget. He's like, I'm gonna get you, Coi. You'll rue the day. It is so unserious, but also so dangerous. Because this man clearly has zero emotional regulation skills. He needs therapy, not an Instagram live. He needs to sit on a couch and talk about his childhood trauma, not threaten the child he traumatized. It brings up this whole history of their beef. Remember No More Parties? When Coi sang, "My daddy let me down, but I promise you I won't let up." That line clearly cut him deep, and he has never recovered. Instead of being like, damn, I hurt my daughter, let me try to fix it, he went on a smear campaign. He laughed when her album sales were low. Who does that? What kind of father actively roots for his child's failure? A narcissist, that's who. And now, with this Bobby V allegation, he feels his masculinity is being attacked. In the hip-hop world, especially for men of his generation, being called gay is like the ultimate insult, which is so outdated and homophobic, but that's the mindset he is operating from. He isn't mad because it's a lie. He's mad because it damages his street cred. But let's be real, the street cred has been gone since 2003. I need to read you guys some of these tweets and comments, because the internet is undefeated, and you need to hear the ratio. I am scrolling through the comment section under the video of his rant, and it is a war zone. Let me read hate comment number 1 from user Petty Crocker. Benzino worrying about allegations instead of worrying about having a neck is crazy. Leave Coi alone, you geriatric toddler. The way you sweating in this video tells us everything we need to know. Bobby V must have that good lovin' because you are stressed. I mean, the library is open. Geriatric toddler is taking me out. And the sweat observation? Spot on. Why is he so moist? If you're innocent, dry your face. Hate comment number 2 from No Neck Ed. This man has been taking L's since the Eminem beef. Now he's fighting his own daughter over some gay rumors? Just come out the closet, Zeno. It's 2026. Nobody cares. We only care that you're a deadbeat dad. Exactly. That is the tea. Nobody cares who you sleep with. We care that you are terrorizing your child. Hate comment number 3 from Spill the Tea Lover 88. Imagine vowing revenge on your kid. This is demon behavior. Coi needs a restraining order immediately. He looks like he's about to punch the phone. Scary. It is scary. The aggression is palpable through the screen. I feel unsafe just watching it. Hate comment number 4 from Bobby Vangels. Keep Bobby V out of this. He gave us slow down. Benzino is just trying to stay relevant by attaching his name to anyone with talent. First Eminem, now Coi, now Bobby. Get a job is the ultimate read. Benzino, please. LinkedIn is free. However, Because we have to be fair and balanced journalism queens. Just kidding, I'm biased. There are some people defending him. I found, 4 comments. Support comment number 1 from old school hip-hop head. Y'all disrespecting a legend? Benzino paved the way. Coi should respect her father, no matter what. Blood is thicker than water. She's wrong for airing family business? First of all, blood is not thicker than peace of mind. If your blood is toxic, cut off the circulation. And paved the way? Paved the way for what? Bad magazine ratings? Support comment number 2 from Real Talk Steve. Coi is wrong for this. She knows the industry is trying to emasculate black men, and she's playing right into it. Benzino is a G, he ain't gay. Stop the cap. Steve, please. The industry didn't make him record a video screaming like a banshee. He did that all on his own. Support comment number 3 from Loyalty Over Royalty. If my daughter sided with the internet against me, I'd be mad too. Benzino has provided for her his whole life. She's ungrateful. These new kids have no loyalty. Provided what? Trauma? Because that's all I'm seeing. Loyalty is a two-way street, and he has been swerving into oncoming traffic for years. Support comment number 4 from Alpha Male Bootcamp 123 inches. Benzino is standing on business. He vows revenge because his name is his bond. You can't let people play with your name. Coi needs to be humbled. Standing on business? He's sitting in a car. And humbled? Coi is a Grammy nominee. Benzino is a love and hip-hop reject. I think we know who needs humbling. The thing that gets me is the Bobby V of it all. Bobby V has been minding his business lately too. He hasn't said a word. He's probably somewhere singing Slow Down to a plant, unbothered. But Benzino dragging him into the spotlight by reacting this hard makes it look so much worse for both of them. If Benzino had just laughed and said, "Y'all are crazy, I love women," nobody would care. But the veins? The sweat? The screaming? It screams guilty conscience. It screams, I have something to hide. And accusing Coi of being the mastermind behind the exposure? It just shows he thinks she is out to get him, when in reality, she probably just wants him to stop talking about her. I'm looking at another clip now where Benzino is literally pacing back and forth. He looks like he is about to punch a hole in the drywall. He's holding the phone at that terrible low angle that all boomers use, so we are getting a full view of the chin situation, or lack thereof. He says, and I quote, "I made her. I made Coi Leray. Without me, she is nothing. Sir, you didn't make her. You donated DNA. That is the bare minimum. Coi was grinding on SoundCloud while you were arguing with teenagers on Twitter. The delusion is clinical. He truly believes he is the puppet master of her career, and it kills him that she succeeded in spite of him, not because of him. And let's talk about the revenge part again because I cannot get over it. What does he plan to do? Is he going to release a diss track? Because we all know how that goes. It's going to be offbeat, the mixing is going to be terrible, and he's going to try to rhyme Coi with boy for 3 minutes straight. Or is he going to try to leak secrets? Because if he leaks secrets about his own daughter, he is officially the worst father in history. There is no coming back from that. You can't claim to love your kid and then blackmail them. That is textbook abuse. It is manipulative, it is coercive, and it is disgusting. The parasocial relationship we all have with this family is exhausting. We have watched Coi cry on Instagram about him. We have watched him cry on interviews about her. It's a cycle. But this feels different. This feels like the final straw. The gay affair allegation is just the catalyst. The real issue is that Benzino cannot accept that he is no longer the main character. He is an NPC in Coi Leray's game, and he hates it. He wants to be the boss, the Don, the head of the table. But the table is broken, the chairs are missing, and the food is cold. I also want to point out the hypocrisy. Benzino has spent his whole career judging other people, exposing other people, running a magazine that thrived on beef and conflict. Now that the tables are turned, he can't handle the heat. He can dish it out, but he enters a full meltdown when he has to take it. It's giving snowflake. It's giving fragile. You literally built a career on being messy, and now you're mad that the mess is on your doorstep? Make it make sense. I am reading another comment that sums it up perfectly. Benzino is the example of what happens when you don't heal your inner child. He is projecting his insecurities onto his daughter, and it is heartbreaking to watch. That's the real tea. Beneath the memes and the jokes, it is actually sad. We are watching a family disintegrate in real time over clout and rumors. Coi deserves a dad who just says love you, proud of you, and sends a birthday card. Instead, she gets a dad who goes on unhinged rants about Bobby V and vows to destroy her. And let's not forget, Coi has been working hard. She's been doing fashion weeks, dropping features, touring. She is booked and busy. Benzino is on Instagram Live. The difference in their trajectories is stark. One is ascending, one is spiraling. And misery loves company, so he is trying to drag her down to his level. He wants her to be in the mud with him, fighting, screaming, looking crazy. But from what I've seen, Coi is mostly staying quiet. She dropped the bomb and walked away. That is a power move. Silence is the loudest response she could give him right now. So, what is going to happen next? Is Bobby V going to release a statement? Is Benzino going to drop the receipts he claims to have? Or are we just going to move on to the next drama in 48 hours? Knowing the internet, probably the latter. But for now, Benzino, take a deep breath. Put the phone down. Drink some water. Maybe do a face mask. Because this stress is not good for your blood pressure. And screaming at your phone screen about your sexual preferences is not going to convince anyone of anything. If anything, it just makes the rumors louder. I want to know what you guys think though. Is Benzino guilty? Is Coi wrong for exposing him? Or is this just another day in the chaotic life of the most dysfunctional family in hip-hop? Let me know in the comments, and please, be messy. I want to see paragraphs. I want to see theories. I want to see the receipts you guys found. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next time I have to lose my mind over a grown man throwing a tantrum. Stay toxic, stay hydrated, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.